All right. As far as injuries go, Jeff Allen tried to go on his ankle, but he tweaked it fairly early in the game. But that's the way those high ankle sprains are. But he'll get back on it and just gradually get him back here. DeVito has a concussion, so he'll be put in the protocol or the system there and go through the protocol. Peters just had a calf cramp, and then Bailey tried to go. And went out and warmed up and just couldn't push off it the way he needed to be able to. So we ended up sitting him down, kind of last minute thing there. But proud of the team. That's a good football team out there with that Jack's put together and Reggie. So to come out on the winning side of that is it's a tribute to our guys, the coaches. I thought the coordinators had a good plan and did a real nice job. We had the 3 turnovers, ended up with being 20 points for us, so that was important. I thought the first half, field position wasn't very good, and we had too many penalties that added into that. And second half, we kind of came out and I thought did better all the way around and tightened kind of things up on both sides of the ball. Again, 4 for 4 in the red zone helped and so on. So, but it was good overall. It was a nice win. Time yours. Yeah, just how we drew it up. No, but listen, he doesn't throw many interceptions now. He's a good young quarterback, so we were able to get pressure on him, which for any quarterback, that's a tough thing. And then our guys made plays. The one Branch had was pretty amazing there, so it's nice for him to get that coming home here to the team he started with.
And he also was years it's sort of a homecoming thing for him, and how much did you sense he was a little maybe overhyped?
No, he was amped up. Yeah, he was amped up. He loves to play anyways, and but now coming home, so he'll learn from it. He's a young guy. Can't get emotionally tied up. He was going against a seasoned veteran there in Crabtree, and Crabtree got after him a little bit early, but he came back and made plays. That's what he does, and so, but he can learn all these experiences along the way. He'll learn from, and you love that he loves to play the game.
And as a coach, did you ever try to reel in a guy like that, or you just need him to figure it out himself?
Yeah, well, he's a smart kid. He'll figure it out, and we'll keep teaching him. That's what we do. So. He's having a heck of a year. Does so many things for you. Really, the whole route tree, he can do and do it well. Most of all, he's got the quarterback's trust. So, I thought Albert Wilson did some nice things too. Missed him on a deep one, that we had him down pat. I thought Alex handled the whole thing well too. But he and Jeremy have a nice relationship there, and they're working well.
I saw when Macklin was kind of having a nice discussion with some of the fans in the end zone before the game. Does that kind of stuff get him going?
Yeah, he's another one that's competitive. He's a little bit like 22, but he's learned how to kind of control it. Loves to play the game. Dirty tough. So he had the fumble early. Didn't flinch. Upset at himself, but he fixed the issue. Came back and played a pretty good game.
Both of you guys and the Raiders had some special team stuff, these kicks. Was it the field? What was going on?
Listen, messy conditions. I don't think it was the field. Messy conditions. We just, we got Dustin's like one of the best holders ever, and just slipped out of his hand a little bit there. So.
On the extra point, it just slipped out. Is that why he tried to throw it? Is that what you?
Yeah, both of them. It didn't look like. He fought on the second one to get it down.
Okay.
So, but he wasn't able to spin to get the lace. You still got to make the kick, So there's no excuses for pointing fingers or anything.
How about Branch's play, seal the game, got a chance to come home?
Yeah, that was great, man. You're happy for that kid because he's overcome a lot of injuries, and he's a Pro Bowl player here, and then got banged up for a couple years in a row there. Didn't play a lot of football, and then he's eased his way back into now being a heck of a football player again, a healthy football player. That was just the main thing.
And you've been doing this so long. This was a pretty crazy game. Where's this one kind of ranked?
Oh man, yeah, no, this was a good one. This one, This was a good one. You expect it when two good teams are playing each other. I mean, listen, they've been in every game here. This is a good football team. So we knew it was going to be a battle for 4 quarters and kind of prep it that way and come in mentally prepared for that. Yeah, listen, I give a lot of credit to the players, locker room, the veteran leadership in there. Even though we're missing Justin today, Eric Berry's playing phenomenal football right now. You're looking at our coaches. Doug Peterson doesn't get near enough credit for what he's doing offensively. He and I split, we just mix and match the play call, and I have full trust in him. And so Bob is doing a nice job, and Dave just continues to be at the top of his game. And it's fun to watch the schemes. It's fun to watch the guys learn them and then put their personality to them. And they're doing a good job with that. But listen, we're just creeping over 500, and so we got a few games left here. We got to keep pressing.
Andy, how did you feel like your running back rotation worked for you?
I thought it was good. We didn't have a lot of snaps that first half, but I think we're going to be okay there. Both of them are good players. Both ran hard, probably too hard at times. The ball popped out a couple times. So, we just got to secure that, especially in weather games like this.
Not holding you to anything. Do you feel like you're going to split it up more or less this way?
I don't know. I think every week will probably be a little different. I want to be held accountable on that part. I mean, if one guy gets hot, he might play a little bit more than the other guy. You never know.
Seems like you've always been kind of usually been a one-back guy, and that's because you've had some pretty good ones.
Yeah, I started off with Deuce Staley, Brian Westbrook, Carell Buckhalter, and we were kind of the first group that rotated 3 guys. Yeah. So I'm okay with that. That's a tough position. Life, career lifespan 3 years. That's so let's make the good ones last and move it around a little bit and give them opportunities.
Last couple, BJ. Coach, with a couple of turnovers in the first half and kind of decent, the way they responded in the second half, are you just kind of expecting them to do that at this point, or are you still?
Yeah.
The way that they respond?
No, listen. You've been in that locker room, BJ, so you know the character of that locker room. And there was no flinch. We knew we had kind of shot ourselves in the foot the first half, and if we just hung together, kept playing hard, good, tough, angry football, you're going to be okay. And I thought the guys did that.
Just how big Josh's interception?
That was good. I told him he probably hadn't run that far since high school. That was he was those legs got heavy there about the last 5 yards, but he did good. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Who's next? We'll bring Alex in, and that's it. Okay, thank you.
Every quarterback likes to see the defense do a lot of heavy lifting in the fourth quarter, but you ever seen anything quite like today?
No, especially the flip. I felt like, just from watching, he'd been in a good rhythm and they'd had opportunities, and then there in the fourth quarter, just capitalizing on some mistakes, and then a couple guys just making really nice plays. The Tyvon play was just ridiculous catch and run. It ended up being the difference though. A couple of mistakes, and then our defense, making the plays, being able to capitalize on it.
Feel like earlier in the game offensively, it's a little bit like early in the season, there was some turnovers, there was some pressure.
Yeah,
You guys hadn't seen for a while.
It felt like that opening drive. We marched right down and felt really good about it, and then we, got backed up there. A couple, seemed like 3 drives, and then the two fumbles. It really felt like a lot of it was self-inflicted, or we were backed up with the field position, which limited us. Felt like it was, more on us than anything. Felt like we kind of self-inflicted.
Feel like Macklin was maybe the only thing working for a while, at least offensively. What does he give you maybe that you guys haven't had before?
Yeah, they'd shown it, and they did it today. They double a guy here, double a guy there. They're trying to take away your main targets, and it's constantly changing, and felt like a little bit there. Kelsey was getting some attention, and really kind of opened up some one-on-ones with Jeremy and was able to make some plays for us.
Alex, you're used to going back to places you've been before, but I wonder if you got any sense of Marcus Peters' height, nature today, and if you can remember what it was like the first time you were doing stuff like that, having to go back and play someone.
Yeah, for sure. A ton of emotion. A ton of emotion for him. From here, grew up here, ton of family and friends. yeah, and you put a lot of pressure on yourself, you know, and you want to come in and play well and win. And happy for him, you know, battling. You know, he had his hands full. They're a talented group, you know, outside as well, and battle, and you know, that one play as a corner, you know, the one pick's the difference maker. Those are huge plays. Ended up being the difference.
He was able to go over to the stands and give the ball to his mom, and I guess the Oakland thing trumps the Raiders-Chiefs thing, but I wonder what would have happened to Alex Smith if he tried to go over and give the ball to somebody in the stands.
Here,
Yeah.
that would probably not have gone well.
Yeah.
No, here. No, didn't have that planned at all. Yeah.
Anything else? All right, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
If you guys hang tight, Marcus will be in here in probably 2 seconds.
And just to bring me back, you know, I made some silly mistakes early, you know, but they reeled me in.
Marcus, when you took the ball over to your mom, it looked like nobody even gave you any trouble.
Yeah.
And was it like that? I mean, they understood that you're an Oakland guy, and so what if you're in a Chiefs uniform?
And that's just it's love, man. I truly appreciate, you know, they let my mom and my family come in here with all that red on, you know. Like we grew up as Raider fans, you know, and we love the silver and black, but you know now we love this red and gold, you know. So that was huge for me to be able to give my ball and to get an interception back at home.
How many family and friends do you have?
I can't even put a number on it.
Well, guess.
The town.
Huh?
I brought the whole town out. Yeah.
Hundreds?
Hmm?
Hundreds?
The town, man. It's the whole city of Oakland came out.
Marcus, I noticed before the game, you were heading into the tunnel. I think that was your dad.
Yeah, that's my pops,
He was
man.
wearing your jersey under there?
Yeah.
But he was wearing black over it, though.
Yeah.
He's still a Raider fan, ain't he?
Man, one thing that we know how to survive anything, man. So, you know, for you to come in a black hole, if you got to throw in a little bit of black to survive, man, you got to do that, you know. But like I say, it's a salute to Oakland again, man. I appreciate the love and support that I get from here. And just thanks for everything.
For
Marcus, did
everything
you
you
get-
went through in that game, everything you went through with the penalty and all that.
Yeah.
For you to get the interception to come after that, you know, what did that mean to you? 'Cause I imagine you contributed that for a long time.
Man, I was trying to be honest with you. I was trying to hold it. I was throwing up over there. I'm looking for my mom and I'm throwing up because my nerves and everything is just. I was fired up, man. You know, and that's something that's a real big thing that I need to really to work on. You know, because it got me in trouble in college. You know, my emotions get too high, and then things kind of turn in the wrong direction. And it takes for me to look to my left and to see Eric, to look to my right to see Alex and Kelsey and those guys to come over and to tell me, you know, it's time for you to make your play. You know, we gonna feed off of you. You know, and that's exactly what I need, man. To you know, that's all the main thing that my mother, my father, and like I say, just the community. They always just one thing we keep each other well composed, and they did that. They brought me back to reality, and I made a play.
Marcus, what had
Can
you
you
so
just-
upset that after that touchdown, it made you throw up? You were just, you know.
Man,
overwhelmed?
my emotions was just everywhere. I was just too fired up, man. I'm still a little bit shaky right now with just emotion. I don't know how to put it into words, man. How proud I am to come and to get from Oakland, California, and to be able to come back and to play in front of my hometown, man. I can't put it into
Was
words.
that your
A
coverage
couple
on that?
more guys, I'm gonna let
Can
him
you
get to his
describe
family.
the interception? What you saw on there?
I was reading the guy, and then my job is to get the ball, you know. So I seen the ball, so I made a play.
How much motivation is to know that the 49ers passed over you in the draft? You think they made a mistake?
Who? Nah, the team who God wanted me to go to selected me, man. So no anything's bad about anything. I got picked by the Chiefs, 18th pick, and I'm well blessed. And I thank the Chiefs organization for taking the chance on me.
Terez then Adam, or Adam then Terez, and then we're done.
3 fourth quarter picks for you guys. Does that thing kind of feed off itself, do you feel like? I mean, if Josh hadn't gotten his, you feel like maybe you wouldn't have gotten yours?
Nah, man. Our job as a defense is to go make plays. Maga made a huge play for us, man. A huge play, and we was down by 6 points. You know, we kind of put a lot more pressure on ourselves than we really expect. You know, it was I think the guys, they seen how really important it was for me to come out here and to play in front of hometown. So it was just a overall composed game. You know, we just had to work on our composure throughout the whole game.
Last one.
Hey, when you saw Tyvon get his pick too,
I told him to stay down because
Yeah.
I didn't want him to score.
he ain't listening though.
And I'm glad he didn't, man. You know, and that's big. You know, I seen Tyvon play on this field, and you know, for him to come back and to make a play from against the Raiders, you know, he was just a Raider last year. You know, for him to have those 2 injuries those over them last 2 years when he was at the Raiders organization, that's a good thing to see happen.
All right, thank you.
No, but I thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you.